Society has sold us a terrifying lie about the human journey. We are conditioned from a young age to look at life after 50 with a sense of dread. Most people hold deeply uncomfortable thoughts about this part of their life path. They picture the years after 50 as a time of stress, irrelevance, and discomfort. They look at the horizon and see only loss. The days of youth are gone, the house is empty, the physical energy fades. The retirement money feels insufficient, and the luxury of endless time seems like a burden rather than a gift. This perspective makes millions feel unsuccessful and defeated before the second half of their journey has even truly begun. But one of history's greatest minds, the legendary Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, warned us about this incredibly dangerous belief. Jung revolutionized how we understand the human mind, and he had a radically different view of aging. He believed that the first 40 or 50 years of life are merely research. He famously stated that the true depth of human existence begins in the second half of life. If you are approaching 50, or if you are already there and feeling lost, you have not reached the end of your story. You have merely finished the prologue. In this video, we are going to completely dismantle the fear of getting older. Using the profound wisdom of Carl Jung, we will explore how to grow spiritually and remain happy and unstressed. We'll see the things you must do to make life after 50 the most powerful, meaningful chapter of your entire existence. Do not click away, because the wisdom we are about to explore will change the way you view the rest of your life. To understand how to thrive after 50, we must first understand Carl Jung's concept of the two halves of life. Jung taught that life is like the daily course of the sun. The morning of life, our 20s, 30s, and early 40s, is all about outward expansion. During this time, our goals are biological and social. We build a career, find a partner, and raise a family. Jung called this building the persona, the mask we wear to survive and succeed in the external world. But then comes the midpoint. The sun reaches its peak and begins its descent. This is the afternoon of life. Jung wrote, "We cannot live the afternoon of life according to the program of life's morning. For what was great in the morning will be little at evening, and what in the morning was true will at evening have become a lie." Many become unhappy in their 50s because they are desperately trying to use the rules of the morning to navigate the afternoon. They are still chasing external validation. They are still trying to prove their worth through titles, money, and youthful appearance. Life after 50 is not about building the ego. It is about discovering the soul. It is the transition from doing to being. When you finally understand this shift, the heavy burden of societal expectations falls away, leaving space for profound peace. So how do we find happiness and eliminate the stress that plagues so many older adults? The secret lies in surrendering the exhausting demands of the ego. To find happiness now, you must practice the art of letting go. First, let go of the need to compete. You no longer need to prove anything to anyone. Second, embrace your unlived life. Many suffer because of unlived lines of development. Happiness comes from retrieving those lost parts of yourself. When you drop the pretense, the stress evaporates. If the first half of life is about surviving the outer world, the second half is entirely about mastering the inner world. But how exactly do we grow spiritually after 50? Jung called this ultimate spiritual goal individuation. Individuation is the process of becoming your true, undivided self. It is the ultimate spiritual awakening. To grow spiritually, you must first turn your gaze inward. The external world has nothing left to teach you about who you are. Jung encouraged a practice of deep introspection. This means sitting in silence, repressed or hidden away because society told you they were unacceptable. Spiritual growth requires radical honesty. You must make peace with your past mistakes, forgive yourself for the paths you did not take, and forgive others for the pain they caused you. Holding on to resentment in your 50s is like drinking poison and expecting the past to day. You are a unique expression of the universe experiencing itself. True spiritual maturity is realizing that your only remaining obligation is to become whole. With this profound psychological shift in mind, what are the practical steps? What are the actual things to do in life after 50 to ensure it is rich, engaging, and deeply fulfilling? Here is your Jungian blueprint for the afternoon of life. Number 1. Become a mentor. Jung believed that the wisdom gathered in the first half of life is meant to be shared. You are now the elder. Guide the younger generation. Whether it is in your family, your community, or your profession, sharing your life lessons gives you immense purpose and helps society thrive. Number 2. Engage in meaningful creation. In your youth, you created to make money. Now, create for the sake of the soul. Write your memoirs, not to publish them, but to understand yourself. Paint, build, garden, or cook. Engage in activities that put you in a state of flow where time disappears. Number 3. Study the mysteries. Read philosophy, explore theology, or study psychology. Engage with the great questions of existence. The second half of life is the time to prepare the mind for the ultimate mystery of mortality with profound curiosity. Number 4. Cultivate solitude. Stop filling every moment with noise and distraction. Learn to be alone without being lonely. Solitude is the laboratory where spiritual alchemy happens. Life after 50 is not a decline, it is a distillation. Like a fine wine or a masterfully crafted story, the unnecessary elements fall away, leaving only what is potent, rich, and true. Society may worship the morning of life, but the real masterpiece is painted in the afternoon. If you are 50 or beyond, realize the incredible freedom you now possess. You have survived the trials of youth. You have earned your scars. Now it is time to live your truth. Welcome to the second half of life. Welcome to the beginning of you,